Guys, I got a haircut! I do not remember the last time I got a haircut, but if you haven't already, you need to be following On Coach Fran on Instagram. On is one of the co-owners of Ramirez Trans Salon here in LA. He's known for giving people really sexy, lived-in haircuts that have a bunch of movement. And we noticed that the shag was kind of popping up everywhere. It's like a really popular hairstyle right now. Obviously, it was big in the 70s, it was big in the 90s. Now it's been modernized. So we're gonna outline who the shag is good for, why it's versatile, and maybe who should stay away from the cut.
Her face shape has a lot to do with the way I cut the hair because I want to emphasize her cheekbones because her face was longer. I saw some breakage in the back and the sides a little bit, and that's normal because, you know, you bleach the hair and that's happened. So I basically just married the layers into the breakage so it looks more intentional. What's different between her shag and the normal shag is that I layer a lot more because she has a lot more hair towards the front. So for Rukmini, I gave her a stronger bangs. I made them stronger because she has a shorter forehead and it brings out her cheekbones. She has finer, thinner hair, so the shag is really good for it because it adds a lot of body and a lot of movement to it. For thick hair, the shag is really great for because it allows a lot of movement into the bottom part of the hair. As on curvy, the whole 90s and the 70s are all coming back, so I really feel like it's a modern take on what it was before. So in that way, it's more versatile and it's easier for people to style. So the reason why I blew her hair straight before I cut it because she wears it straight most of the time. So I want her to see it and be comfortable with it. And then when she sees the hair being curly, she can be like, oh, this is something new that I can add on my plate. With this, I want her to embrace her curl. The key in cutting curly hair with this technique is that don't over texturize the hair and don't over layer the hair. So when it does shrink and it does get curly, it'll just have a little more balance all over. For those of you who have really, really curly hair and you wear it curly all the time, don't do it. Definitely not a haircut for you.
All right, guys, so what do you think of my haircut? This is making me feel good, and honestly, growing up, I wanted to be a rock star, so I feel like I have a little bit of that edgy, cool vibe now, even though I'm so cheesy and you guys know it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of our haircuts. If you like the wavy, texturized shag, if you like the long shag, the edgy shag, the sexy shag. I mean, can you believe he was like, Kirby has the sexy shag. As always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Kirby Johnson, on Snapchat at Kirby.Johnson, and on Facebook at Kirby Johnson TV. All those links are below. One of these days, I'll get my life in order, and they won't all be the same. But until then, links. And always subscribe.